are happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Now let's see if there's squeak like a mouse. If you are happy and you know it, squeak like a mouse. If you're happy and you know it, squeak like a mouse. If you're happy and you know it, your face is going to show. If you're happy and you know it, squeak like a mouse. And it's going to be, we're going to have a cat in there. If you're happy and you know it, do a cat. If you're happy and you know it, do a cat. If you're happy and you know it, your face is going to show. If you're happy and you know it, do a cat. We have a funny story today, and I'm going to get to be the bee in it. It's going to be a story, and the bee is going to be a hero today.
The bee will be a hero.
The bee will be a hero. No. Can you get that up there? Now, this is from Scooter Mouse's story. So, you know, we just don't know how Scooter Mouse is going to do with this story because he has them all cut out. Everything I see, he cut a ladybug out. He loves ladybug. I believe he got 2 of them cut out here. These are cut out of what something called felt material. And see, and this has got felt on here, so it'll stick on there. Look there. There's a little piece of something looks like a mouse whisker hanging on there.
I bet Scooter Mouse has been telling some of his
Now, let's get
stories.
the hands. Now, everybody, wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, wiggle your shoulders, your nose. Now, no more wiggles are left, you see, and you can sit still and listen to me. Once upon a time, there was a wall made out of brick, and the wall was all the way around a garden, and there was a little hole in the wall, and that is where the ladybugs came out. There they are, and there was where the mouse came out and lived. But we got to put some flowers in it first.
Okay.
Let me see. There were some pretty little white daisies, and then there were some yellow daisies. Here they are. There we go. And then there were some red tulips, there they go. And then there were some great big pretty sunflowers, my favorite in the world. Sunflowers, there we go. And there were some, let me see what these are right here. There's probably, yeah, let me see. There were some red, these are called portulicas.
Portulicas?
Portulicas. You like a portulica? And there were some purple violets. Here's some more violets.
That's a beautiful wall.
It is. That's pretty. It's a pretty garden too.
Oh.
It really looks good. Let me see this now. And then there were some just little bitty tiny yellow flowers like that. See, isn't that pretty?
Oh, how pretty.
So pretty. And then there were some big old purple flowers.
Beautiful.
And then here was
I want a wall like that in my house.
Well, you have to work real hard, Miss Laura, to get that, and I've got to get the garden to go. And then there were some pretty old-fashioned petunias. There we go. How about that? And there we go.
Wow.
Now then, every once in a while, there was a cat. She jumped over the wall. He had no business being at that wall to keep him out, but he lived across the street. And cats can jump up and go anywhere because they're like baby tigers. And he would jump there, and he would look around in the garden and see. The reason he liked to do that was because he knew that there was a little mouse who came out of that hole and played in the garden. And he was hoping to catch him and have him for his lunch. And the little mouse didn't know what the little mouse was saying. La 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 la. You are the sunshine of my life. He just was so happy he was playing just. Now there were 2 little bugs. There was a ladybug and her sister, Sadybug. And they had a little bitty cousin who was a Freddy-bug. That's joking.
Ladybug, Sadybug, and Freddy-bug.
Mm-hmm. Now, Ladybug and Sadybug, they played all the time. And they were always telling the little mouse, be careful when you go out here in the garden because there is a cat. And the cat comes over the wall and he sits there and you can't hardly see him. And he looks around. And if he sees you down there and he gets a chance, he's going to come down there and have you for lunch. The little mouse said, sing that with me, Miss Laura? It's a ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies. Upstairs, downstairs, we all fall down. Whoop! And that didn't everybody falls down. That's a lot of fun. I love those little singing games like that.
They are
Lots of
fun.
fun, that's true. Well, anyway, they play and they play. They have a real good time. And then the little mousey would go back up in his little house. He had a little house back up in there, that hole in there. And then the little ladybug and sadybug, they'd crawl over there, get over there in that place. Let's let them live over there, okay? They can live over there on those white daisies over there. Now, one day, the little mouse. Oh, and I forgot to be the hero. Really, there was a bee that lived in there, and they were all kind of scared of him because sometimes if you get in a bee's way, he will bite you. But anyway, this bee was a very good bee, and he lived in the garden, and he went all around, and he collected up honey from all of the flowers in there. He was a really nice bee. I'm gonna let him get up here. He likes to sleep right up here, and he also likes to sleep over here on this red flower, this great big old red flower right there. That's a big old red rose. Smells so good. He loves sleep on that rose. And he likes to sleep down there because he could watch Ladybug and Sadybug and the little mouse play. What we gonna name that mouse?
Oh, I don't know. What would be a good name for that
Let's
mouse?
name him Henry. I like that.
Henry?
Yeah, Henry.
Okay.
Here we go, Henry. He said, thank you, McMahon. I like that nice name too. All right, now Henry. Anyway, one day Henry came out and he called his friends. He said, hey y'all. And here came Ladybug. And here came Sadybug. Here we go, get over there. And they said, what you want to play? And he said, oh, I don't know, let's play Chaser. And so they played Chaser for a while. I love to play Chaser, but you have to be able to run really good when you play Chaser. And they played Chaser, and then they played Ring Around the Rosie, and then they played Hide and Go Seek. That is a lot of fun because the little mouse would hide over there and they'd have to go all around and find him now. They were having such a good time. Stay with me now. They were not noticing that cat came up there. And he was up there on the wall, and they were not paying one bit of attention to him. They were just playing. The bumblebee was sleeping on the big red rose. And they were just playing la 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 la. And all of a sudden, the cat made a great big but when he did, he knocked the bee down on the ground and stepped on him with his back foot. Now that is not a nice way for a bee to go. You know what I'm saying?
I bet that bee was upset.
He was mad, and he got up, and all of the ladybug in his house, run for your life, it's the cat, run for your life. They ran over there, got over there, and the little mouse said, huh? The little mouse was slow, what's wrong with that? And all of a sudden, that bee went, and he let rip right on that cat's nose, and he bit the fire out of him. And the cat went, wow, and he went running back through the garden and jumped up there, and he ran home to Miss Lucy, who was the lady that owned him. And when he got home to Miss Lucy, his nose was all big and red, and he went to Miss Lucy and he said, meow, meow, meow. And Miss Lucy said, oh, Snowball, you darling, where have you been sticking your nose into somewhere which you didn't have any business? I told you if you quit going places, sticking your nose into other people's business, you're going to be sorry. Come here and I'm going to fix you. And she took a Band-Aid on him and she sang, oh, 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 Snowball has a bobo. Oh, 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 oh. And Snowball said, oh, ow, it hurt him so. And Snowball never, ever, ever went over the wall again, and the bumblebee buzzed around, and the little mouse said, oh, thank you, Mr. Bumblebee, and Sadybug, and Ladybug came over here.
Oh.
They came over there, and they said, thank you for saving Henry's life. Now, there we go. And they all lived together, and it was a happy thing in the garden, but they never had any more trouble out of Henry because Henry had learned not to stick his nose in other people's business, which is a very good idea for you and for me. Thank you for holding that for me.
That's a
It
good
was a good
story.
Two mice did good. Yeah, Scooter Mouse lives, in a hole up by the library, by the story hour area. Let's say, we like the story, Scooter Mouse. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. We like the story, Scooter Mouse. There we go. We ought to sing a mouse song, okay?
Okay.
We forgot to do that. Let's see. Let's put both our hands behind us now. Everybody do that, okay? And one of them is going to be the mouse. He's coming out to play. That's Scooter Mouse. And the other one is going to be the cat, Henry the cat. And he's going to go, oh, and run when you see him, okay? And get back in the house, okay? Okay, is everybody ready? Oh, Scooter Mouse, come out of your house. Come out of your house and play. Pitter pat, here comes the big old bad cat. Oh, that's I like that. That's got a lot of scary.
It does.
Now let's do the old gray cat is sleeping. Okay, you be the old gray cat. You sleep, and I'm gonna be the little mouse. Okay. Okay. Now the old gray cat is sleeping. The old gray cat is sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. The old gray cat is sleeping in the house. Now everybody say, shh. Here come the mice. The little mice come creeping, creeping, creeping. The little mice come creeping while the old cat is sleeping. They find something to eat. The little mice are nibbling, nibbling, nibbling. The old little mice are nibbling in the house while the old gray cat is sleeping in the house. Bird, don't eat too much. Now, the old gray cat is beginning to stretch. The old gray cat is stretching, stretching, stretching. The old gray cat is stretching in the house. The old gray cat is waking, waking, waking. Run, little mice. The old gray cat waking in the house. 1, 2, 3. Scat! That fun. When we get to have story hour, then everybody can come. We'll have to put on a play. And let somebody be the cat and let the little mice come. And then the cat wakes up and the mice have to run. And then we'll all holler. 1, 2, 3. Scat! We had a good time today, didn't we?
We did have a good time.
Thank you, Scooter Mouse. That was a fine, fine story. And we just had a good time. We better tell them goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Glad you came today. Goodbye, goodbye. We love you so. And we're glad that you came to play. Can you throw them a kiss, Miss Laura? Miss Laura, you look pretty in your stripes dress today.
Thank you.
Okay, bye, everybody.
Bye.